Okay, now I'm kind of crouched down a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and go over them. I just about fell. Hi guys, it's Misty and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Misty and I'm a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. But I also own a brick and mortar antique store called Wildflower Antiques in Bedford, Indiana. This video is my 5 Things Friday, where I go around and I pick 5 things that I have in my antique store that aren't really selling online, and I am going to list them on eBay. I've had some requests to just go ahead and stick with one section, and I'm going to show one section really good and show everything that I have on that section. Pick 5 things from that section. That way everyone can see exactly what I have in that one area, and if there's anything else that they see that they might be interested in, you can point it out to me and I will get you more pictures of it, and you're able to purchase it from me because I will ship it to you. So let's go ahead and walk around and I'll figure out which section it is that I'm going to focus on today. So I think today I'm going to focus on the yellow section, and I'll go ahead and I'll turn around and I'll just slowly focus on every level and every shelf that I have. I am not feeling very good. I get sick this time every single year, so my energy is probably a little down, but I'll still go ahead and show you everything that I have on the yellow shelf, and we'll talk about it. And again, if there's anything that you see that you notice that you might be interested in, my email is in the description, and I'll go ahead and put it right here on the bottom of the screen. You can send me an email and we can work out more details if you would like to purchase something in the yellow section today. This is the yellow section. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I kind of color coordinate things. Like I got a green section over here, a yellow section. I actually sold the piece of furniture that is over here that was kind of the pinks and purples. So that piece of furniture has been sold. I have a white section and a blue section, and then kind of various things back there. This was still kind of left over from Thanksgiving, Halloween, but I'm getting ready to transform the entire store into Christmas throughout the week. So right now it's still fall, but let's focus on the yellow. So you can see at the very top, let me try to zoom in a little bit. You can see I've got this cute little piggy cookie jar. That is a reproduction Fritos can. I still bought it. I like the colors. We have chesty potato chips and a couple lard cans up at the very top. And then on this top shelf, I have a flour canister, this really cool, colorful cookie jar. These little, I like to buy these little plastic Renwall, or what is this one? Yeah, this is actually a Hasbro EBMM truck. Just these little plastic trucks. You know, they were toys, but they actually do look nice. You can see, sorry, you cannot see what I'm showing you, up on a shelf. This is just a little vintage olive oil bottle. These spice canisters, some milk bottles. This one is from Bridgman. And this one is top quality dairy products. What is on the top of there? I can't see. It is Johnson's Farm Dairy. Some more tins. This is a Denstone. What is that? Just a tin of some sort. I don't even know what was once kept in it. Some foot powder. I don't know. I like tins and I like the color. Oh, girl, you just about fell off the shelf. This is a little, let me bring this down. This is a little Lefton angel. She's a June angel. Her head's been glued back on. As you can see, her head's just a little off center. I have her for $1. This is the thing. I can't stand not to buy these things because I know someone's going to throw them away. So, I mean, she looks good from a distance on a shelf, even though she's been beheaded at one time. So I have her, a recipe box, these little pear salt and pepper shakers, little anthropomorphic pears, and they are marked Japan on the back, if it'll focus. This cute little Get Well, it's just dated 1956 Napco-ware, cute little doggy get well soon planter. I also have this little June angel. He's also been beheaded and de-winged. I just can't not buy these though. I love them. I do have, let me get this down, this piece of Weller. This actually is, let me set this over here. It's really hard to do with one hand. This Weller vase is actually in very good condition. It does have some crazing on it. That's just the tape from the tag. It's fallen down. I have it marked $25. You can see on the bottom, it is marked Weller. It's a very pretty Art Deco piece. I love it. But $25 on that. Sometimes you find these and they're all chipped and cracked and not in very good condition. I'm going to move little angel boy down here because he might get broken. I have another set of pear salt and pepper shakers. These are marked $5. They are marked Japan, and they have the corks in both. And then this cute little stork planter. It's $6. I like the gold accents on it and this teal bow. This picture I love. I love the Art Deco lines on it. It has the sailboat on it. What do I have it marked at? I have it marked $15. It does have a little bit of a chigger there. It isn't marked anywhere as to what it is, and I haven't, sometimes I don't do tons of research on these things. If I like it and I know that it's sellable and I can sell it in the shop, I will go ahead and buy it and just mark it. But I think it's neat. It has the wind. You can see that's the wind blowing the sail. I just think it's a very, very, very pretty piece. Stick that back up on the yellow shelf. And I have this cute little duck planter for $8. There's a piece of Fiesta back there. And then these orange and lemon salt and pepper shakers from Florida. It's just souvenir pieces. They both have their corks. They're both marked Japan. This, I don't know. Sometimes I buy things like this. I just think that it's just cute. The little white house in Warm Springs, Georgia. It's just a little souvenir piece. It's like little drip glaze. It's marked handcrafted in the USA. I have $2 on it. I just think that it's so cute. I like stuff like that. I like pottery. I also have this beautiful set of yellow canisters. I believe that they're lusterware. That's not lusterware. Is that the brand lusterware? Well, it sure is. The brand is lusterware. They do have some condition issues. That one has a crack down the middle. In my mind, they're just strictly a display piece. So I've got those. Set of 3 for $26.50. I have the World's Fair salt and pepper shakers that I think are just so cute. 1962 World's Fair. I have this cute little lusterware dog. He's made in Japan. So cute. All right. Oh, okay, this goes back up here. And then on the next shelf, I have this McCoy cookie jar. It does have a chip in the lid, unfortunately. The smiley face. This cute little batter pitcher. So I don't know why that's like that. This is something that I like to do with these syrup dispensers too, is I'll put a bunch of these Scrabble tiles in them. I buy Scrabble tiles, Scrabble games at the bins or at yard sales for next to nothing at Goodwill. And I will do crafting things with the tiles or just put them in a jar. It just adds a little bit of interest to your display. Here, I love these too, these little vintage measuring spoons. A lot of times people will, craft with these. They'll add them to a wreath in their kitchen. Put this little boy angel back up here. Oh, he about fell. This is so cute. This is a little, I think it's a flower pot. It has this little, what are these guys? What does Dad call these? Little prixie. It has a little prixie holding on. I don't know. It could be a coffee mug, I guess, but the edges of it are fluted. So it would be a little odd to drink out of it, but I think that it's a little coffee pot myself. Got these little Bullet mid-century salt and pepper shakers, some corn, this cute little miniature baking soda can, an older, it has no readout on it. You can tell that it's probably from the 60s baking soda. I just buy stuff like that. It does look good on a shelf, as well as these little paper baking cups. I've got some French ivory mirrors back there. These are Fire King bowls, brown, red, and orange, $5 each. Some laxative tablets. Here's another little car. This one is a silk toy car. You can see that it's SLK, actually. I don't know if it's going to pick it up or not. These cute little egg salt and pepper shakers. So I'm just, kind of showing you some things. If you see anything that you like, I'm trying to decide which things I'm going to be picking. I think this is cute. You ask for half a cup of coffee. It's from Tennessee. It's just a little souvenir piece. Here's some cute little bird salt and pepper shakers. Fisher-Price picnic basket. I love this Hellman's relish spread jar with the paper label on it. Just the design of the jar itself. And it has the original lid. Food chopper. This is a Goebel little bear shaker. I don't know if he was supposed to have something else with him. I think he was. Something else in his hand. These little coffee pots, salt and pepper shakers. And I love the washer and dryer salt and pepper shakers, what I have. I have $9.75 on the washer and dryer salt and pepper shakers. This cute little dog. These, I actually have these in my home on a couple different outlets that I have. This really pretty kind of Art Deco, Art Nouveau switchblade cover. Okay, now I'm kind of crouched down a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and go over, I just about fell. I'm going to go ahead and go over what I have on the lower shelf of this cabinet now, and still in the yellow section. Here, there's another cookie jar that looks like a barrel. This piece is a Lefton compote piece, which is so pretty, but it has been, and I didn't realize this when I bought it. I got it in a box lot at an auction, but you can see that the lid has been glued back together, and it doesn't have the spoon that goes with it. But I think just for, a piece to sit up on a shelf, I do have it marked $10, so I think it's pretty as a shelf sitter. I have a couple teapots. This one I think is so pretty. This little yellow, I believe it's marked. I'm going to have to set it down because with my track record, I'll end up breaking it. Made in Japan. I just think that it's very, very lovely. Cute. I like the little loop handle on it. So I have this little teapot. Thinking that this might actually be one of the things. I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. I think that it's so cute. And it's kind of a mid-century piece, and mid-century pieces just don't sell for me in my shop. So this, I think, is going to be one of the things that I'm going to take home to list. I also have this little kitty cat planter here. I love her little eyelashes. They sort of look like a sunshine. She's just a cute little kitty planter. She doesn't have any cracks or dings on her at all. And here's just another little yellow creamer pitcher. This one is made in Czechoslovakia. I just like these little pitchers. I buy them a lot. Then here I have this. I think this is a butter. Yeah, this is a Kraft cheese crock here, which is really pretty cool. I like it because it has this flat lid and you can stack things on it. So you can use it as display. I've got some Bakelite butter knives here. And some frightening stabbers, meat stabbers. There's another name for this. So they're not called meat stabbers, but they're made out of horns and wood. But People like those. I have this really cool chemistry set. Isn't this so neat? It's got all of the little test tubes and stuff in it. And someone's carved their initials in it at one time. I have this really pretty tea tin. This actually might be something else I pick because because look here, as in my other videos, you can see that if I have this little flower stamp on it, I've had it for a while, and I just have it marked an early tea tin. It is embossed, so it doesn't have a paper label on it. I think that it's so pretty. So that might be something. That might be something that I put on. And then I also have these cute little banana salt and pepper shakers. I have $7 on them. They are marked Japan, I do believe. They're a little bit more modern. I mean, they're still old, but they do have the plastic stoppers on them. I have this jar full of vintage clothespins, these little early plastic clothespins. Here's another one of those little cars. This one, I don't know what that one is. I have this other cute little duck planter. I love planters. This one's like a little wheelbarrow with a duck on it. And then this clown decanter. The thing that I wish this doesn't have, but I wish that it did, it would be worth more money if it did, is it had little cups that hung from the edges of these. So there were 6 smaller glasses that hung from these little hooks here. And his little top on it, you pour the liquor into there. I do have $9.50 on him. I know that he's, I know he's Japan, but I don't know that he's marked Japan. So there is him. And then I have this really cool Buddy L truck here that is missing a tire. If he wasn't missing his tire, he would be fantastic. But he is missing a tire, and he has issues with his window here. I have him marked $18. He's a Coke. You can kind of see the Coke sticker that was once there. The thing with these, and I have a couple of these in my house, they just look really cool on a shelf. They're very much a conversation piece. You can just have this kind of mixed in. Sometimes people will put it in as part of their table setting. You could put Christmas trees up here. There's all kinds of different things that you can do with these trucks. In fact, I'm probably going to stage this in the shop with some greenery and stuff on it, and people can, see the potential that it has. So for now, I'm going to put it back down on the shelf. We have some Supermade aluminum cleaner. This is another thing that I've had for a while. You can tell because the box has, oh boy, one of these days I'll figure out that I'm not having you in the screen. The box has the stamp on it. There are some Brillo pads actually, and they're still in there. So should that be another thing that I don't know. Maybe. We'll think about it. And then I've got this pottery piece here, this cute little honey pot, some Fiesta, a small brownie, I call them a brownie, Pyrex brownie dish, you can see right here. And that is what we have on the yellow shelf. I have a vintage apron, and then I also have one of these really cool U.S. Army sister pillowcases. How much do I have on that? Oh, and I do display these. Sometimes I'll hang them on the wall with these old pant hangers. I have $5 on that. Still have it. So that is the yellow section. So I already chosen 2 things. Let me see. I need to pick 3 more things to sell on eBay. It looks like it's about ready to fall off there. How about we choose I didn't show you this little California pottery horse. How about we choose that because it's a mid-century piece and it just doesn't sell. And how about we choose, no, I don't want to pick the Pixie Elf because I kind of want to use it in my Christmas display. How about we choose the World's Fair salt and pepper shakers? So let's do this. So we have 4 things. We need one more thing, guys, in the yellow section. Oh, I didn't show you this. This is, my daughter made this. This is a piece of old barnwood that's local here in southern Indiana. And she freehand drew out the state of Indiana. And then there's a little heart down there in southern Indiana. And she sells these for $15. This one, I think this might be the only one she has left. And then I also have these historic motor vehicle plates. I have 1989, 1990, 1988. These are still collectible though. I have them marked $8.50 a piece. So maybe we'll choose one of these. This would be something that would be easy to photograph, easy to ship. So do we have our 5 things? I think we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think those are our 5 things that I'm going to choose this week. Again, if there's anything else that you had seen that I've shown that you might be interested in, or you just want to know more information about it, you can send me an email. My email is in the description below. And also let me know which area you think I should do next week. I've got the white section over here that I do have a lot of. I do have this, what are these called? The Candle Glow Pyrex. I have some other restaurant wear Pyrex over there. Then I have the blue section over here with a lot of Cobalt blue bottles. This is just looking like a hot mess because I sold that piece of furniture. But let me know what area of the shop that you would like me to focus on next. I do have a toy section. I do have a kind of mantique section. So let me know in the comments. So that was my 5 Things Friday yellow section edition. And like I said, let me know if there's anything that you are interested in and any of the things that I just pulled that you might be interested in before I list them on eBay. Again, sorry that my energy is a little down. I'm just not feeling very good. And I think a lot of it is I'm getting ready to make major transformations in the shop, and that always stresses me out a little bit. It's just a busy time of year. So that is this video for this week. If you like this video, I do hope that you give it a thumbs up. It really, really does help my channel, and it makes my little heart happy to see. So, and make sure that if you're not, you're subscribed to my channel, hit the bell notification, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this 5 Things Friday, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.